Hi guys, welcome back to the William Bookshelf.
This is the state of the bookshelf for August.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, we're a little late. Sorry. Things happened. A lot of work, a lot of doctor's appointments.
Finally, actually, legitimately got back to reading. Finished PFB Butts the Core. Finishing out the Demon Cycle series, so I will be doing a review on that shortly, as well as I finished Evan Winter's The Rage of Dragons. Also, review shall be pending shortly.
Yeah, he said it's like 5 o'clock. I could take him like 2 days to read it, or a day and a half, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah, no. So I finished the Covenant series by Jennifer Armentrout, and that one was so good. I liked it. I love the Greek mythology and like that it's based on. So like if you haven't read it, totally check it out. It follows a half-blood that kind of is either slated to kill or destroy the world or save the world. Kind of just depends on outside circumstances, involving like gods and demigods and yeah, the underworld. It's really, really freaking awesome. I loved it. So I'm now currently reading the Titan series, which is a spinoff. It follows one of the other Catalyst characters for World Doom. So after like a year after the events of the Covenant series. So I loved it. Oh man, I cannot wait to see how the Titan series turns out. Oh, hi. Hi. But yeah, so like I finished that. I finished the Rachel Vincent's duology, The Stars Never Rise and The Flame Never Dies. And I forgot just how amazing that duology is, and like I freaking loved it. And again, if you haven't checked that out, check out that duology. It's a real quick, easy read, but like, yeah, no, it's just it is so good, so good.
Now, me having finished the Demon Cycle series, I went ahead and had ordered the spinoff for that, the first book from that, The Desert Prince. I got it in yesterday, or was it the day before?
It was the day before.
So I'm going to open that here. Went ahead and ordered it from Waterstones, so it is the UK cover, which is a beautiful cover in my opinion. Possibly better cover than the standard.
That is a really pretty cover.
Granted, I have seen UK cover here in the US as well, but only way I knew for sure I was getting the UK cover. And it's signed.
That's so cool. And then, so speaking of Rachel Vincent had a new book come out in July 27th, and it was for Red Wolf, which, oh my god, look how pretty this cover is. Like, it's so pretty. And I love it. It looks so ominous with like the trees in the background and all that stuff. And then here's the back cover. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I freaking love it. I ordered it from Best of Books in Oklahoma, and I did get mine signed as well. Like, I have to show it off. I'm super, super ecstatic about this. Like, I love it. And like, it's, so most books aren't white.
Wow.
It's a solid white book with red lettering on it. And like, I have been super, super cautious on like wanting to like read it outside the dust jacket, but at the same time I don't want the dust jacket to get it messed up, but that's a light book. It's going to...
Yeah.
oh, like I have to I want to wear like special gloves to make sure it doesn't get stained or anything like that. But oh wow.
I also, since I stayed up all night and finished Evan Winter's The Rage of Dragons so quickly, I had to go out today and get the second book of the series. Can't wait to read that one, though I will be finished doing Desert Prince first. You also have some other news involving Rachel Vincent, I believe.
Yes. So during the little Zoom conference thing that we had for the release of Red Wolf, there's a few of the fans that were saying, they were asking your questions about how the Menagerie series came about, and if you haven't read the Menagerie series, this is a perfect opportunity to do so with Rachel Vincent. So there's a lot of us that are like, oh my god, that was such an amazing series, we want to go back and reread it. And if you skip me ahead, that I think it was either Rachel Vincent herself or the lady who was kind of doing the moderating for or hosting the conference with her for Best of Books. They're like, oh, why don't we do a book club, read along with the Menagerie or with Menagerie. I don't really know if they're going to continue on with the other two books because it is a trilogy, but I guess that's kind of a wait and see type thing. But definitely Menagerie is getting its moment in the spotlight. So, oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. We'll be reading this through the whole month of September, so I know what I'm reading next month. It's gonna be oh man, I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have a really, 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 really hard time not blowing through the book like I did the first time, and read it right along with the group. So I don't know, but I'll figure this out. But if you go to Best of Books Instagram page and kind of go down either their most recent post or their post with Menagerie cover on it or whatnot for Rachel Vincent.
We can post a link to the...
Yeah, we can do that.
We can post the link in this video.
Okay, yeah, and then you gotta purchase the book. So if you haven't had it, and this is oh man, dude, this is such a pretty cover. And I have the original hardback cover as well. It's up there on my shelf. But this is just the mass market or paperback, tradeback or whatnot cover, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh! But I do love the old timey feel of the original cover, and I kind of feel really sad that never got continued on. But it's okay. This covers are really pretty. But if you just go and buy this book, and they will send you a link for the Zoom meeting for the Menagerie on September 27th or whatnot. We get to talk to her about this, and then there's exclusive swag because she still has a whole bunch of swag because unfortunately, and I don't understand how, but Menagerie just never really took off. I freaking loved it, but most people were, I guess people were eh, and it's shame on them for not understanding how amazing this book is. But and just amazing how amazing Rachel Vincent is. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet, and I love her. And it's I cannot wait for COVID to calm down so we can have a meet and greet, and I can have book signed because I will take all of my books. I will be that person, and I'm okay with being that person. There's more times to talk to her.
And going to line repeatedly. Yes.
Yes. I'm okay with that. I said there's more opportunities for me to talk to her and tell her how much of an amazing writer she is.
You also have another thing you're planning for next year.
Yeah, ApollyCon has released, I think they've already said their dates. Tickets go on sale on September 22nd. So I am super nervous because I'm so scared I'm not going to get tickets, but I have to get tickets. I have to. I will sell a portion of my soul in order to get tickets. I'm okay with that. And something a little interesting happened. I went down a really dark rabbit hole, and I blame TikTok. And he's heard this a lot. I've been talking about it because I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to justify it in my head. But I like horror. What I thought was horror. I've read Stephen King. I've read Dean Koontz. Yeah. I learned very quickly that they aren't quite horror. I have ventured down extreme horror, and I was like, yeah, I've seen horror movies. I was raised on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've seen Wrong Turn, watched Hostel, only the first one because I can't, oh God, no, I can't. I've watched the Saw movies. Yeah, I watched even 80s slashers. Like I've seen some stuff. I was like, how different can a book be? And the answer is very different. That's 10 hours of blood, gore, and torture. Just honestly, it seems like for shits and giggles. Compared to an hour and a half, 2 hour movie where that's all you gotta do. But yeah, the book that I read, I listened to, and I only got 3 hours into it because then it was Kin, K-I-N, like family kin, by Keelan Patrick Burke. I don't know if I said his name right, but
maybe Kellen.
But yeah, probably Kellen Patrick Burke. Oh God, guys. Mixed Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Wrong Turn. You got some effed up cannibalistic hillbillies. Oh my God. It was, oh man. I stopped listening after 3 hours because it's like, I don't really know if I can do this. Like I felt so uncomfortable walking out to my car in broad daylight from the place that I work at. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I was just like, I'm just going to jump right on in. Maybe jumping right on in was not a good idea. Because I panicked. But because I panicked and I was reading through like comments and reviews about this book, I learned that the character that we stumble upon as she is like being actively hunted because she's just escaped this stupid family of cannibals. We learned that she kind of grows into being apparently this badass character that exacts revenge on this backwards ass hillbilly cannibal family. And I'm just like, I kind of want to see that. But I don't know. And it's not just with this book. I have a long list of extreme horror books that I found all on TikTok, and I blame TikTok. I don't understand. These are freezer books. Like, if you ever seen the episode of Friends where Joey's reading The Shining and puts The Shining in the freezer because he's too freaked out. This is it. And I'm just like, oh, crap. But now I'm unsatisfied, so now I'm going to have to go back and read it. I'm going to have to start all over. And I don't know if I should listen to it, because that's how I was listening to it before I was doing it. I was listening to it. Maybe I should just read it and then...
That way you can actually put it in the freezer.
Yeah, put it... Well, I don't want to buy it. Like, buy it. I don't want that book on my shelves. I'm okay with it being on the phone. But I can't put my phone in the freezer. But, yeah... That was a mistake I'm probably going to have to relive. Because I'm unsatisfied. What did TikTok do to me? And I've been talking about this a lot lately, like with clients. Yes. Clients that ask me, oh, what are you reading? You don't want to know. And they kind of look at me like, there's something wrong with you. I'm like, there apparently is, and I'm still trying to justify it. I don't know, but I don't want any more recommendations on extreme horror. I have enough. So don't recommend me any extreme horror books. I have enough. I have 20 effing books on this stupid extreme horror to be read, and I'm curious about every goddamn one of them. And I'm just like, I'm gonna need Xanax. I need Xanax and sleep with the lights on and listen to Disney movies. On repeat.
Do you have any books that are coming out?
I don't know. There's some new books that have come out that I'm interested in, but I can't remember. And I found them all on Instagram, so I have to go through and find them again. I know that we are getting closer and closer to, was it A Shadow in the Ember? By Jennifer Armentrout. It's the prequel to the Blood and Ash series, so I'm just like...
That's the... It sounds wrong to put it this way, but the adult fantasy.
Yeah. New adult fantasy. Adult fantasy. But this one was kind of like an odd twist on like the Greek gods. I really think that you should read it. It is it's like, and like part of like the Facebook group that I'm in, some of the others have gotten their significant other to read it, and their reactions are absolutely hilarious. Especially one who thought the very opening scene of From Blood and Ash was raunchy as all get out. And it's like, you haven't really seen anything yet.
Well, as being in reference to like Sarah J. Maas has hers, that's instead of being young adults, it's considered normal fantasy. And
yeah.
Jennifer L. Armentrout usually does romance. I think she does some
paranormal.
Young adult.
Yeah, absolutely she does. Yeah. Like there's the Lux series, the Origin.
But Blood and Ash is one that's normal fantasy.
Yes. It's considered, I think, epic or high fantasy.
So make sure to add the link for the Menagerie Best of Books book club thing. You do have to buy the book through the link, but
yes,
or in order to take part in the book club, but
and you get it signed, so
yes,
it's not a bad thing.
So if you don't have it already and want to take part, definitely consider it. Even if you already have it, just if you want a second copy
or a third copy in my case, this one will be signed. We'll be good.
But I'll make sure I have that link added into the description for the video. No more recommendations for extreme horror. She has enough.
Yes.
And I might read some of them at some point, but we'll see.
No spotter punk either. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but I'm okay. So I already have enough trouble sleeping.
But so until next time, like, comment, subscribe.
Yep. And we will catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.